This is by far an amazing mod. The Don's waiting in his room, haha. Ha ha ha. Alright, ladies, Koch. Oh, they gave him a name. Line up in front of the Dawn. Good, splendid. Now let's see, which girl should I choose? Ooh, new threat for 8 would be really great, because that game's super easy to break early on. It'd be interesting to see 2.0 for 7. I wonder what he's going to do. This one? Or this one? 8, I would really like to see a new threat for 8. 8's a really, really fun game. Woohoo! I've made up my mind! My choice for tonight is... this healthy-looking girl. Wait a second. I mean, please wait a moment. Woohoo! I love chickies who play hard to get. Yowza. You can have the rest. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall we go, my pretty? My precious. Oh, boy. It's... he puts his head down. He should have just been walking with his head down the whole way. That would have been great. Ah, we're finally alone. All right, pussycat, come to daddy. Hyper. Woohoo, don't be shy. We're all alone now. You're so cute, I never get tired of looking at you. Do you like me? Too? Of course. Oh, you sure do know how to make a guy feel good. Then, what do you want to do? Whatever you want, Daddy. Alright, we're going down this rabbit hole. Oh, man, I can't stand it. Alright, then. Give me a kiss. Alright. Oh, God. He's... just a minute. Just a minute. What the hell? What the hell? Who's there? Cloud, were you really... Oh, man, what's going on? We're asking the questions now. What did your assistants find out? Talk! If you don't tell us. I'll kiss it off. I mean, chop it off. Chop it. Definitely chop it. No, not that. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. So, talk. Where am I? Where the man with the gun arm was. But that's what I was ordered to do. By whom? No, if I told you, I'd be killed. Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll rip it off. Whoa! It was Heidegger of Shinra. Heidegger, the one of the peace preservation. Head of peace preservation. Did you say Shinra? What are they up to? Talk! If you don't tell us, I'll smash it. I feel like that's less worse than it being chopped or ripped off. I feel like smashed, you could potentially survive that. Potentially. Shinra's trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate their hideout. And they're really going to crush them, literally, by breaking the supports, holding the plate above them. Break the supports? You know, going to happen. The plate will go ping! Everything's gonna go BAM! I heard the hideout's in Sector 7. I'm just glad it's not in Sector 6. Going to wipe out Sector 7 slums? Cloud, will you come with me to Sector 7? Of course, Tifa. Just a second. Shut up. No, wait, it'll only take a second, really. Why do you think scum like me babbled about the truth? Because I've given up on life? Because I'm sure I'll win? Because I'm clueless? It's because I'm sure I'll win. Yeah, I hope so too. My theory on the on how the remake is going to be split up, because they're still talking about it being 3 separate games, but they'll be like 3 very different games, which will be interesting. But I feel like the first game will actually, it's going to stop in one of 2 places. It'll stop on the cargo ship right after you fight Genova, but that last, final dungeon of the game though won't seem very final dungeon-y, but that would be a good place to start off. Or Costa del Sol, so right after that, or it'll be right when you lose Cloud in the Northern Crater. Just trying to, when you try and think about how they could break up stories of the section into several 3-act structures, and I know games sometimes have more acts, but I think because you can't end it at Aerith's death. I mean, you think you could, people could, but I think that it would completely eliminate the power of her death. Gameplay wise it could work, because you could actually spend time leveling her up the entire game, but I just feel that would be bad, because you would only have a little bit with Cloud, and then halfway through the game, halfway through the second game, you would lose him, and then it would probably pick right back up once you get him back. I feel that if they start off with different characters and then you get Cloud later on, that would make for a better experience. You spend most of the game looking for Cloud and doing all the stuff trying to find him. And then the third game, this is where it's tough, because the third game could start off where when you get Cloud back, or it would start off right at the raid of Midgar, but I don't feel that. I feel like getting Cloud back is going to be where the third game will pick up, because there's still a whole bunch of other stuff that you do, and then you raid Shinra, or you raid Midgar, and then from there you have the last and final dungeon. So that's what I feel. That's how I feel. How they'll break it up. I'm concerned about. Yeah, they're kind of like they're updating it, and they already kind of really retconned a lot of stuff with the other titles. My initial thought was that the other 3 games were going to be those other entries. That's what I initially thought. I should probably do some things here. I'll give her the Titan Bangle. Restore ice. Don't want her to have cover. I'll give her all of these. Anyway. But I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't think that they're going to make the other games. I think that they're genuinely going to split 7 up over. They're definitely going to add more content in Midgar. Like, I feel that that's a given. You alright? Oh, I just got a point for her. Man, this is terrible. But that's not going to be the end of the act. That's not going to be the end of the first game. The whole first game isn't going to take place in Midgar, which a lot of people are thinking. Because we're still not out of Act 1 in Midgar. Once you're done in, like, the original story, in the story, right now, we're still in this is, business as usual. Like, the way that acts work is that, like, the first section of Act 1 kind of is like, this is what all of the characters go through on a normal basis, on a daily basis, you know. This is the world according to them. And, ooh, Healing Wind unlocked. Like, this is the world according how their normal lives are, and then there's a big shakeup which is known as the Catalyst, and that's when you find out Sephiroth is still alive and you escape Midgar. That's the catalyst that kicks off the actual story. Oh, shit. So I think they're gonna add a lot more into the into Midgar, but that's not gonna be the entirety of the first game. Cast barrier on everybody. Holy shit, she's dead. I was not prepared for this fight. Definitely not prepared for this fight. Derelict. Oh, come on! Why didn't her true grit kick in? Because she's poisoned? Oh shit. This is bad. This is really bad. I was not prepared for this fight. Not prepared for this. Holy shit! Not prepared. Alright, let's try that again. Ugh. Maybe I should put everybody in the back row. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we'll view, restore. We don't need... Well, okay, we need that all. We don't need that all. I can switch them, though. Yeah, he's buffed. Should I have sense? Give you heal. No, so, it's just, that was a save file from when I loaded from that save point, but for whatever reason, it started this off for me jumping in, which I thought was pretty cool. I wonder, so I should start off with barrier. I need to start off with barrier. I forgot, like, you have to legitimately strategize in these. You can't just kind of, like, these aren't the tutorial bosses anymore. Secure on everybody. We'll save her limit break. That's what we have to do. There we go. Perfect. Boom. So that did nothing. How about bolts? Bolt does 202. Holy smokes. Alright, I'm gonna sense him. Let's see what he's got. 68. So he might only be... Yeah, I'm playing normal. I couldn't even try and do arranged. Weak against bolt. And earth. Nice. Bolts. Should have given her the other lightning, so we could just fucking go to town on him. Maybe I should just keep doing bolt. Oh, that's not gonna end well. Ugh. Oh, come on. Yeah. And then we'll hit with Braver. Should be. Yeah. I can only imagine. The Curator you're also not supposed to fight until much later in the game. Oh no, we don't have any barriers! Fuck. Suna. Let's throw the barrier back on her. Oh, this is not good. Oh! And I think I used my cure. My all cure already. I did. Oh, don't do it! Who's dead? Who died? Nobody. Holy shit. For some reason... No, I think Cloud's dead. I think Cloud's gonna die now. Ah! Leave her alone. I'm like spending most of my time just healing. It's terrible. Ooh. So close. You're almost dead. So much for... I was like, I think I want to do active wait time. No, I need to have it normal wait time. Die, motherfucker. Sorry, pardon me. Pardon my language. Got it. Take that. Super boss. Yeah! Cross slash. Yes! I think I'm gonna use that tent now. It's too late. Marlene, Barrett, the people of the slums. Don't give up. Never give up. Never surrender. Yeah, you're right. We still have time. Alright. Save. This was the thing that I hated a lot about... Oh! Nice! I love that. That was super nice. Completely refreshed all my stats after that fight. I love games that do that. Because that's one of the things I hated the most. The very first time I ever played Final Fantasy VII, when you fight the boss in the the Double Dragon. It is a little weird, but I like it. It mixes things up a bit. When you fight the boss in the double-headed dragon, I would always kill it, but I was too afraid to move forward because I was like, I'm almost dead every single time, and I'd always die on the way back because there's a scripted fight to fight a dragon, and it would just always mess me up. Let's save that. You always get done fighting the boss and then it kills you. Why can't I hit this thing? There we go. Got it. Boom. It's the other thing about this mod. You don't get a lot of experience points for fighting regular battles, I've noticed. Alright. Files have been saved locally. Go. I didn't switch the magic around. Died. 1? That was stupid. Maybe they're just immune to limit breaks. 186. Level cap trick. Oh. So it only will give you XP until you reach a certain point, or as you get more higher levels, you get less and less XP or something like that. I wonder if it was just that limit. Inflicts paralysis. Reduces defense. Oh, that's cool. Are there other... C-. I like that. Set to a 50%. Like, you put a lot of thought and effort into this, and I really, really like it. Steel. Let's jump down. Because, like I said, it feels like it's a Final Fantasy game. Beat a level. But the next boss would give enough to... Oh, I see. That makes sense. That's cool. It keeps things challenging. It's like, it's very... This is a mod that's very, very, very well balanced. I mean, it's a little bit on the harder side, but it's still really well balanced. Got you mixed up in this. Don't tell me to go home. The place is a mess. We'll need to climb over and through these trains to get out of here. It's different without the battle music, but I think it's nice. It adds just a nice little different flavor to everything. Oh, I need to wait and see what's gonna happen. Stop draining me. Jesus, really? It's gonna drain everybody. Don't even need it. That's what I thought. Silence? Haha, little did you know. She's my damage. Ah, damn it. Of course I missed. See if we can beat these guys. Drain? How come one of them had no... Come on. I don't want to use it until they're all there. Because I need to be certain I'm gonna hit that one. Oh, that's cool. Right on. What mods have you done for this? Gotcha. I myself, I don't mod, but I have gotten into game design and game development stuff, so I'm aware of some of the process. It's like you can only beat these guys with limit breaks, because they just keep casting. Nope. Yeah, here we go. So I've made like a couple small games using like the Unreal Engine. Nothing that's like would be considered like this is a full-blown game, or even necessarily an indie game, but Somersault, yeah, devised, I like that. Company name is Sunamods, I like that. Ooh, that's cool. I'll have to check those out. Yeah, I really like game design and game development stuff. I feel like it's really it's really legitimately fun, especially when you see kind of everything come together. There's just a really great feeling too when something just works for the first time. I can only imagine what it would be like to do a mod for this game though, and be like, try it out, and then all of a sudden it works. Like, that to me also seems really cool. So the worst is Echo S. Oh, that's cool. Well, if you need any voice actors, legit. I've done some voice work in the past. I've also directed a couple things. I have on my own channel. I have a Trigun Abridged episode. I did the Tenkaichi Budokai Abridged thing a few years ago that Team 4-Star and a bunch of other abridgers were holding. And I had a lot of fun. I directed I was the voice director on that. Yeah, it can be a lot. I was dealing with, for my abridged series, I was dealing with about 4 or 5, and it would even just trying to organize that was really rough. But it's really fun. I really want to get more into voice acting. I just think it's one of the coolest things to get yourself involved in. Oh, nice. That's cool. But I'm serious, man. I'd love to be a part of that. I'd love to be a part of that. I got, oh, that makes sense. I was like, why does that thing look all weird? It's because there's a hole in the way. I have, I feel like I have a pretty diverse range, but I haven't really done anything for anybody else other than my own stuff, so it's kind of hard to, like, be a good judge on that. I should have done that train first. No, go back. But I just think something like that would just be fun to be a part of. I do. Yeah, I have Discord. Let me, I only just started streaming earlier this year and doing stuff like that, so... Yeah, I don't think I have chats disabled. You should be able to do that. I'm pretty chill when it comes to that. It's not like I have a million people watching my stream and I need to like disable links because of trolls, so they should still be active. Oh my god! Nice. Nail that cross slash. But yeah, I'll also... Oh, did it? Okay. Let me try and change that. I should be able to do links. That works too. You can PM me on Twitch too. But was pretty aware that I would probably end up having to chop it off. Oh, cool, right on. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. I'll I wonder if I can post a link in my own chat. That would be interesting to see. Yeah. Here we go. See if it blocks me. So there's a link to the abridged episode I did for that competition. Didn't win anything, but I was really proud of it. Spent a lot of time getting it all set up and whatnot. So shows a little bit of my experience. I just played some background characters in that because I was focused more on the voice direction and getting people all groovy and going, but gunfire. But yeah, so I just kind of filled in some of the areas that I was like, there needs to be some extra voices here, or I forgot to have this line recorded for a side character.